Welcome back to What the Fumble. It is episode 4 of Death at Sunset. Also very likely going to be the episode where Colin's level 2 wizard with 6 HP dies a horrible, horrible death.
It ain't sunset yet, baby.
Oh, man.
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
Yeah, sunset is nigh.
Death at 11:12 p.m.
I'm worried for you. 6 HP, level 2. It's just such a small amount. It's going to take... If you're at full health, I just have to roll 12 damage at once to completely murder you.
Well, yeah, but like that means you have to hit first. You have to have me selected as the target. You have to roll not all ones.
Right.
And not have a bonus of 11, which I mean dragons.
What's your AC?
I will have you know that after Mage Armor, it is 15.
Oh, well.
That's mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just as tough as our rogue. You heard it here first. How many hit points do you have, Adam?
21.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
How does the rogue have more health than the fighter? I've got 20. What the hell?
I got beat up a lot when I was young.
Okay.
A lot of scar tissue there.
Yeah.
This might be rough. Also, quick reminder, if you like what you hear and you want to keep hearing more of it, patreon.com/WTFumblePod is the place to go and subscribe. But before we jump right back into it, now that we know it's green dragons in this particular adventure, I want to talk about green dragons.
Yeah.
What do you guys know? What do we know about green dragons?
As players, they're the smartest of the dragons, aren't they?
No.
No, they're
Red or gold, arguably.
They're far from dumb, though.
yeah.
Intelligent, very cruel, very...
Malicious, extremely malicious.
Obviously poison.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poison breath.
to feel a little bit foolish looking at my spell list right now.
Wizard thing. Are they... I think black dragons are the ones with swim speed. Do
Blue.
these ones have...
They might have a
I
burrow.
think blue has burrow, because they're usually deserts. Because they're...
Lightning breath, right?
Yeah. Black is...
Greens
acid.
definitely like to hang out in... They can swim for sure.
Yeah.
They like to hang out in that
Yeah.
kind of environment. That like... Well, what they like to do is dig a lair in like the roots of a tree, like they've done, and, you know, kind of live underground in a boggy, swampy environment. Like that's their dream home. And yeah, lawful evil, so not nice.
You're like calculatingly evil, like almost brainwashing and torturing a dude to say that, hey, you could leave, but if you do, things are going to be so much worse than just you dying.
Putting the gas in gaslighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their like characteristic that sets them apart too is like that super long fin on top of the body, like goes from, you know, like from nose to end of tail kind of fin.
Don't they have a weird kind of like hive mind kind of vibe with their layers? Like, isn't it like they're very aware of anything that goes on within like the woods if they decided to?
I think,
lay
yeah,
down?
if you got
Yeah.
to like ancient green dragon
Ancient-
territory, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like if you walk into the forest that they've made their home and like they know your presence, they know you're there.
Yeah,
kind
but
of
that
thing.
said, if we're in ancient green dragon territory, I don't think your guys' 20 hit points are going to matter much more than my 6.
He asked what we knew
Absolutely
about green
not.
dragons and didn't say an age. I think they're also probably the most deceptive of dragons.
They're definitely the biggest fans of manipulation for sure, and like mind controlling, not necessarily in like the magical sense, but they like to kind of torture and terrify you to the point where you agree to do whatever.
Just like psychologically bludgeon people until they're husks.
Basically, yeah, like that's why Armin, who you met outside the lair and sent away, that's why he was found alive and outside the lair, right? It's because he was serving a purpose for Sunset is Nigh. He's guarding the entrance and has been convinced and manipulated to think that if he doesn't do that, he's going to die, and then so is everyone in the village. So it's not magical, it's just you saw a dragon and it said, stand here, I'm going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
And it works most of the time.
Very, very good at social engineering what they want.
Yeah, they like manipulation for sure. Until they get bored and eat you, I guess.
Oh, man, I had an ex like that.
Did she also have one of those like big like head fringes from like her nose to her tail?
Nah, little green. Did a lot of like, she was really close to her god.
Oh.
A lot of praying.
Oh. Preying on the weak and
Yes.
mentally malleable.
Mantis.
Oh, good lord. So, want to play some D&D?
You ready to play some D&D? I feel like we hit most of the points of Green Dragon lore.
I get the feeling anything else, you'd be like, oh, that's in the stat block. Shouldn't have told them that early.
There's plenty more, but I think that hits the main points.
They have between 10 and 40 hit points.
Sure, Colin.
Yeah! Writing that down.
This one's got a bunch of quills and some scrolls and some big glasses.
No, it's got the big one long fin like an angry green Zoidberg.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, let's do this then. Let's play some D&D.
Woo.
We are ready to play some D&D.
I'm ready to live forever, baby.
Oh, man.
We left off, you folks had just encountered Armin and his dog, and you've sent them away to get to safety, and you folks start descending down into the lair, like this tunnel that's kind of curving downwards. It's this big sprawling cavern that it's leading down into. You saw like the marks from dragon claws that are essentially making the walls, right? Just got dug out by death at sunset. After you descended down, not far at all, I mean like 5-10 feet down into this tunnel, suddenly there were shouts. You hear the voices of some elves, and they've fired an arrow, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to go right into initiative with these elves screaming at you, saying, "Get out of here! Never come back!"
Right back at you.
I would say Zoe didn't hear him. I got a 3.
I did. I got a 19.
Oh, wonderful.
I got a 3.
I got a 17.
Oh my God, you guys. I get to charge in.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy.
No, but I think both Miles and I got 3s.
Yep. My dex is +1.
Same here.
You can choose.
You can choose. So
I'll go.
Miles,
Or one of you can trade with Jackson. I'm sure he wants to go last.
Yep.
So I think that is everybody. I've got my guards ready to go. Did we want any switcheroos? Are we swapping initiative?
Only if Cass wants to go slightly behind his brother.
Well, real question is, do you think any of those elves got an 18? Because if they're going to attack us, and I can't get the heck out of here.
That's a great question.
But you know what? I think you matter more in a fight than I do, so go for it.
That's why I'm here, brother. You do the braining, I'll do the stabbing.
So Jack's going first.
Yeah, swapping a 19 and a 17. Oh, man. See, I wasn't nervous, like, all today, and then you talked me into being nervous, Justin. What the hell?
And all it took was 4 elves.
Yeah, there's way more dangerous than a green dragon.
All right, everyone is in there, and the first person to act is going to be Jackson.
Fantastic.
I said the arrow flew by in the last episode. It's actually spear. They don't have arrows. So spear went flying by at some point. You see 4 elves running in your direction, Jackson. Spears and shields and chainmail. And they're all screaming, "Get out of here! Get on out of here!"
Who do they think they are, a dryad?
Right. That all happens. They're like, "Get off my lawn," or "underneath my lawn," whatever they're doing.
Oh my god, this is the biggest bed Zoe's ever been in.
I love it.
And
Oh, and just to let you know, Jackson, they kind of came running out of an alcove on the right-hand side of this tunnel, so they're only about 15 feet away from you when they come running.
Oh god.
oh, that's good. That means they're super close. Only downside is if I go there by myself, I don't get sneak attack, but I don't want them hit my brother. So we'll come out anyway and see what happens. So he just starts running right into the fray. Slides in front of 3 of them around him. And as that dust sort of just kicks up, there is one that's sort of the foremost. And he has to try and avoid this short sword. As that just swing as part of the attack action. I pull it out. That is a 16 to hit.
16 gets through. This elf tries to bring his shield up to block and is not quick enough.
That means... And, by the way, just on the off chance I take him down with 1d6 plus 3, Jackson is trying not to kill these guys. That's 8 damage, so...
Nice. Would have killed me.
Yeah, that would have put you down at least.
Very, very nice. That is not enough to put this elf down. It takes a big blow, though. You can tell now that you're right up in the fray, Jackson, that these 4 elves are already in, like, pretty bad shape. Like, they look like they haven't eaten much. They're looking pretty gaunt. Eyes are red and swollen from lack of sleep.
They're elves. They don't
That's
sleep.
a good point. That's a good
Lack of
point.
trance.
Lack of trancing. But they look very tired and worn out, that's for sure.
Jackson's attacks and movements are very specific to, like, he's hitting important spots, but not, like, vital organs. He's trying to, like, cripple, but not irreparably, their arms and things, basically take him out of the fight. So my attack action, boom, hit with the short sword, which means 2 weapon masteries in this one.
Ooh, fun.
That first short sword, really into this guy. His hand comes around to a freshly wrapped handle on a scimitar that we took off of some boys that has been worked on during our rest, and with the Nick weapon mastery, I'm going to make an attack with the scimitar as part of the same attack action.
Nice.
Cool.
And because of the Vex from the short sword, I have advantage.
Nice.
And that's an 18 to hit this time.
Oh, yeah.
Which, with advantage, gives me sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
Which is just the stuff on the dice, which is 5. Still non-lethal.
5 points of non-lethal damage. This elf that you close the gap with just collapses onto the floor of this dugout tunnel. The other 3 are just screaming like, we can't fail! Fight back! If we fail, he'll kill the whole village! Get out of here! And there's still... Spears are jabbing in your direction, Jackson.
Don't worry. he can't kill a village if we kill him, and I'm going to end my turn right there.
That means, Cass, you are up.
Nice. All right. Well done, Jackson. Oh wow, he just immediately went down. Are we taking them out? Is that what we're doing?
I'm trying not to kill him.
Oh dear, I'm sure I have something for this. He opens his spellbook, like rips it open, starts like going through notes, trying to figure something out. Ends on a page that like some notes on alchemy. He thinks, no, I mean maybe if I just change this arcane sigil, and his eyes flash with a green light, and he thinks of a spell that he would usually use to break down components to make healing potions, but he instead of casting it on his reagents, he casts it in the middle of the little cluster of 3 elves there, and a splash of sulfuric acid explodes into a 5-foot radius sphere.
Nice.
Acid splash, baby! I do have attacking spells!
Hey! They're clustered.
Yep, so that is a DC 13 dex save for all of them.
Starting, I'm going to go clockwise. The 2 closest to Jackson pass,
Darn it.
and the 3rd fails.
You know what? I'll take it. That's more than a pure save or suck, and that is 6 acid damage.
Damn.
Following that up, I will look to our 2 hirelings and say, I believe in you. It looks like they come by this honestly. Maybe don't kill them truly. I don't know. Just keep yourselves safe. And how far away is the exit to this tunnel?
You only came down 10, 15 feet. We'll call it 10 before you were assaulted.
Then I will retreat 10 feet and go around the corner.
Very nice.
You got this! I'll end my turn there. Almost trip over the spear. Oh, dear.
Zoe looks over to V. Well, you heard, boss. It's non-lethal.
You 2 rolled pretty low, unfortunately, which means next up are my 3 remaining guards. The one that just took damage from acid is screaming, burns!
It's not lethal acid, I swear!
And the other 2 are trying to kind of rally the 3rd, though, and they're like, we can't disobey, just keep fighting! And a bunch of spears are going to come jabbing at Jackson.
Gah.
Jabbing at Jackson.
I am for real.
I'll need some heals.
17 on the first spear.
That hits.
Didn't mean to make your AC cry. Now Jackson might maybe die.
Not me! Nice!
I roll low on damage, 2 points of piercing damage. And then the next spear, I need the fumble table.
Yes!
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 I haven't told you their names, but they exist. They
Hell
do
yeah.
have names. This is a fun one. This one is called Broken Strap. A strap on your backpack breaks, scattering all your gear around you.
Oh, no.
Roll 1d20, 10 or lower, and a non-magical item breaks. I think the intention is that be an item in your backpack. I'm just going to say if I get a 10 or lower that this spear is broken.
Nice. I hit it with acid and
That's
now it's
another nat 1.
Yeah!
Oh,
The spear jabs the ground by your feet. Jackson gets caught and just snaps in half, which is not very good motivation for my 3rd guard, who's the one covered in acid right now. Also has to kind of come running around the other 2 guards, so this acid-covered guy
Oh, they're having such a bad day.
just comes running through. It burns! With a 15. Actually, you know what? I feel like he should have disadvantage. He just watched his friend fail miserably, is covered in acid, doesn't really want to do this. Had to run around people with acid in his eyes. I'm rolling disadvantage.
Freaking new hires. They don't even read the manual.
My first roll would have been a 15. With disadvantage, it's a 14.
Thank you. Acid in the eyes. First would have hit, second didn't.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Just a very quick parry as he almost gets me.
So that's my 3 remaining guards, which means Zoe, I believe you're up next. Looks like it would take about 20 feet of movement for Zoe's massive legs to close the gap here.
Oh yeah, zero problem. Zoe sort of, cracks his neck, grabs his greatsword in one hand, and just starts charging into the fray, coming to a skidding halt next to Jackson, adjacent to the one that just came around. And he looks at him and goes, "Nothing personal, guy." And he's going to bring his greatsword down as hard as he can with the flat of the blade and just bonk him on the head like he's hitting a whack-a-mole.
Oh, thank God it's club and not cleaver.
That is going to be 9 to hit.
Not gonna do it, unfortunately. He's just flailing around so much.
But in spite of all of that, the blade still comes down and it still grazes him because of the
nice.
weapon mastery graze. So I still get to inflict my modifier damage to it, which is 3.
Ooh, very nice.
That's so cool.
The wind from your blade just moves the acid to new flesh.
My other eye, oh God!
So yeah, the blade hits the ground with a thunderous boom, and all of the acid moves all over him. He's like, ah! And he's like, that's embarrassing. V, little help?
That's it for Zoe, then?
That's it for Zoe.
Vikandi.
Well, Vikandi, for the first time ever, is going to haul out his mace that he has actually had. He's been kind of free-handing it with chill touch, but taking non-lethal. He hauls out his mace, wipes it off, haven't used this in a while. Shield in one hand, mace in the other. He runs in and tries to go for a non-lethal hit to the solar plexus with the mace to knock the wind out of the one covered in acid.
This poor fella.
Use your Mace of Grace. It'll smash in their face. It'll make them sad, bad, and all around mad.
Anyways, there's a 13 hit.
It does not, unfortunately.
I just can't seemingly find purchase, and it bounces off his chainmail, I guess.
Oh.
I was thinking of a pitch like that, and that's what got me distracted. But I will be just south of Zoe.
Okay.
And I'll be like, I'm not good at this non-lethal stuff. And he kind of grips his mace a bit more and is like, okay, I'll get it next time. And I will end the turn.
That's going to bring it right back to the top of the turn order then, where Jackson, it'll be on you to act next. You are now more or less surrounded. All 3 of them are within striking distance. One of them has no spear. One of them is flailing with acid in both eyes now.
All right, no spear, no eyebrows. I'm going to go for the healthy one with my first short sword attack. That's a big old whiff with a 9.
Oof. The shield comes up just in time.
That's all right. That was a distraction, and then this scimitar just swings around behind my back at the acid fella. 14 to hit.
Their shields and armor make them annoying, and it's not quite enough. It kind of gets caught in the chainmail.
Shoot.
I should have used the bashing weapon. Darn mechanical advancements in history. And I'm going to stay where I am for... Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am.
Cassius, it is on you next.
All right. Does it sound like there's still combat going on in there?
Definitely still hear the screams of the acid-covered gentleman. And yeah, the arguments of the other two of like, you have to keep pushing. If we run, if we don't obey, it'll kill the whole village.
Fantastic. I'll poke my head in and say, all right, listen, maybe you don't actually understand just how much pain you will be in if there is acid corroding your skin. So we'll just give that another try. Pop! And I will center the 5-foot radius directly behind the two of them, the two remaining ones who don't have acid on them.
Okay.
For DC 13, dexterity.
That time I fail with both.
Nice. That is 4 acid damage to each of them.
Oh, wow. The screams triple.
See? Not that great, is it?
It smells so bad.
Imagine if we were all doing this to the dragon instead of you. This doesn't have to be that way. Good luck. I'll see you in 6 seconds, and I'll pop my head back around the exit.
That's a good wizard.
You can give me a persuasion check here if you want.
Aggressive negotiations. Ooh, I feel like a 6 is not enough.
I have a feeling that maybe your words would have worked, but they don't hear you over their own screams.
That's fair.
Geez, guys, stop being so cruel and unusual to them. Gosh. And my turn there. Worth a shot.
In that case, it's my 3 guards again. One of them, the one with no spear, is going to maybe try to grapple Jackson, I think. Going for a bear hug. It's like, oh, hold him, you stab him!
Oh, man.
Oh, hello.
Hell yeah.
Which means, I believe, you're just making a save. This guard just comes barreling towards you, arms open. So you need to save against this grapple.
With arms wide open, I'm going to choose Dex.
That's fair.
And I'm going to... It's cocked. Oh, no. 13?
Ooh. I mean,
I
what
don't
are the
know.
odds they have, like,
They're-
17 strength?
They're elves, yeah. They either have to be high level or jacked elves.
That said, they are also, like,
In which-
monster stat blocks, which are,
Yeah.
like, totally different and busted.
Listen, if they're going to hold me, I want them to be jacked elves.
That's fair. Unfortunately, their real strength comes from the armor and gear they have on, not their base stats. So that is plenty for Jackson to avoid getting bear hugged.
I couldn't bear it.
Which means the other two are just going to still stab at you, but
I don't have puns for that yet. Shit.
one is a miss and the other is an 18 to hit, which I assume does the trick.
It do.
Which one had the 18?
The one to the south.
So the one that's next to Zoe?
Oh, nice.
Yes.
In
Yes, the one
which
next to
case, as he goes to make a swing, Zoe, I imagine, that meme where you see, like, Bradley Cooper, like, in Limitless with all the different calculations in his brain going and whatnot. I imagine that happens with Zoe, and he just brings his sword up to intercept. So,
Nice.
as a reaction, I'm going to intercept, and that gets reduced by... Oh my god, that gets reduced by 10.
Oh, wow, I don't even have to roll. Can't do that much. Awesome. Very nice. You just completely bat away the tip of the spear. It does 0 damage to Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Very nice save.
Thank you.
And now it's your turn, Zoe.
Keeping the momentum from the upward swing of that greatsword, he's going to bring it around over his head and come again with the flat of the blade, non-lethally trying to target that same guy. Ugh, that's 10 to hit.
Not gonna do it.
Once again, though, the heft of the blade is just really overwhelming, and it still, like, clinks off the top of his head, and it just sort of, like, grazes him a little bit. And it's still going to do 3 points of slashing damage.
This is the weirdest D&D equivalent of not touching you I've ever seen.
So it's just like, clink! So it still does 3 slashing damage. But
That's hilarious. Because the clink is enough to like make him fall to the ground.
yes!
Tiny little love tap is all it took. That's a funny image.
Zoe sees him fall to the ground, and he just sort of snorts, nods his head. See? Non-lethal. All right, Veeb, you take the next one.
I don't think you understand what non-lethal means. You can still hit them.
Vakandi, what do you choose to do? 2 are still standing, crazy look in their eyes. They're breathing heavily, covered in acid.
The one that's not grappling Jackson, I'm going to come up and take my mace and hit the off button on him non-lethally, aka I'm going for the liver shot.
Nice.
Okay.
With the mace. Non-lethal. Come on. Go down. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's 1 damage.
Yo! Vakandi! Vakandi! Vakandi!
Do you have weapon mastery with that?
No.
No? Oh.
I'm a cleric, man.
I don't think he's got it, period.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just walk up and poke him in the eye. That's all covered in acid.
Zoe does more damage when he misses.
Yep.
What the heck? Why'd you poke me in the eye?
Look, we're here to kill the dragon, right? The village is going to be safe.
V has a thing about the right side of his face. He doesn't like other people having the right side of their face either.
Oh my god.
With those statements, Vikandi, feel free to roll a persuasion check.
That's a 17.
17 is pretty good. This one like rubs the acid out of his eye and like wipes it away. Sees the 2 fallen elves on the ground already and looks at the 4 of you.
Technically 3.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. But that is enough for them to kind of, their shoulders ease up a little bit. The weapons drop, like their demeanor changes completely, and they're like, oh, maybe you actually can pull that off. Is that what you're here to do?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I mean, we've already taken, antitoxins with us. You guys aren't poisoned or anything, are you?
The 2 that are still standing shake their heads no, just burned from acid.
Yeah, that'll heal.
Sorry. Hey, Cass, you can come on in. They're not hostile anymore.
Are you messing with me?
Not at all. I've convinced them otherwise. They've put down their arms.
I will poke my head in. What do they look like they resent me for splashing their faces with acid?
No, they look relieved that they're not also going to have to be rendered unconscious in the next few minutes. And actually, at the talk of all this acid, one of them, the one that was unsuccessful with his grapple, he looks at Jax, by the way. He's like, sorry about that, by the way. And then he runs over to the alcove they all came charging out of, and you realize there's some very dirty bedrolls over there off to the side where looks like they've just been stationed there. And he says, I found this. I was trying to build the courage to maybe run down there and throw it at that stupid wormling, but
Yeah!
hands you a vial of acid that he's had hidden in his bedroll.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
fantastic. I will gladly take this. I'm good at throwing things.
Goodness, I'm so sorry that all of this had to happen. What is the dragon doing to all of you? We met one of your village leaders outside, and he seemed completely broken.
They tell you basically the same tale as Armin, that they came here to search for Armin and instead were confronted by Sunset is Nigh, and this dragon wormling has convinced them after some tormenting and some torturing that if they leave this post, they die and so does everyone in the village. We can't fight a dragon wormling. It was our only hope, but now we have you to put our hopes in, I guess.
That you do. Cassius makes the conscious decision not to tell them that this is his first ever escapade into dragon slaying. And says, that's right. We are here. There's something special about this group, and we were guided here for a reason. part of that reason being to steep an egg in a dragon horde, but also to save you, I think. Doesn't mean we can't do both. And goodness, you've been missing for a while. Have you eaten since?
They show you like some very like the meager food supplies that they do have. It's just like, you know, some dry, half-rotted meat from some game that the wormling has hunted in the forest. It's like 2-week-old deer meat kind of thing.
Oh.
Yes, no thank you. Well, this is the least I can do to make up for showering you with acid. And I will take out the 9 remaining good berries that I have after feeding one to a dog. And I will hand each of the conscious ones 2 each. And I'll say, these are my own special blend. They should satiate you for the very foreseeable future. And if you give them to your friends, you should be able to all make your way out relatively quickly. That said, that dragon is still a threat, and if there is anything that you can do to assist us in this, we will be the front line. We will take the fight to sunset is nigh. But I mean, you have quite that arm with that spear. I nearly took me out, I suppose. But if there's anything that you can do, even just one shot and then run. But I can understand that you have been here for weeks. We've only been here for minutes. If you need to head out, maybe meet up with your leader and start evacuation plans. Just in case.
Give me a persuasion check here to see if you can convince the 2 that are still standing.
All right. 14.
I think a 14 is good enough that with some hesitation in their faces, the 2 that are still standing are like, well, I guess we can't really... It'd be pretty hard to drag these 2 through the forest. Sure, we'll do what we can.
Really, all you probably have to do is throw a couple of spears and then take off.
That we can definitely do, and they also offer you the armor that their 2 fallen comrades have as well. They have chain shirts, shields, and spears, if anyone is interested in any of those. It's not full chain mail, just chain shirt.
None of that appeals to me, but thank you very much.
No, all good here.
Yeah.
What about you, V?
I'm already wearing a chain shirt.
Do you like theirs better? We can swap it up.
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
All right, so can one of you help me into this chain shirt and shield? I feel like I could really use the extra defense. Definitely wouldn't make me unable to cast spells.
No, you don't need spells. Is that elven chainmail that they're wearing? Is that elven chain?
Unfortunately not, just regular chain.
Bugger. Then you coulda.
Ah, well, that's all right. Also, Jackson, I did see you take a hit there at the start of the fight. Would you like any of these? I hold up my remaining 5 good berries.
Oh, I got a little graze, but thanks, big man, Mozzie. You're certainly a great addition to the team, not that you aren't, V. And just to keep everybody topped up, I'll take 2 of them. And
Fantastic.
that puts me to full.
Sweet.
Now I don't have to eat.
Also, if you wouldn't mind, I'll take one of those antitoxins. I'm a little nervous now that we're actually in here.
2 antitoxins for 2 berries.
Fantastic.
We'll let you know. It won't protect you from poison damage looking at the new rules. So please do what you did there and just stay out of the room if anything's going to happen.
Oh, don't worry. I've learned my lesson from those centipedes.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep going deeper, I suppose. Heard telltale of a giant snake, guardian of this lair on top of the wormling. Vikandi asks the elves, oh, by the way, my name's Vikandi. That's Cass, Zoe, Jackson, your local resident heroes to save you from this wormling. We heard that there may have been a giant snake hanging around. Don't know its comings and goings. Have you seen one come by recently by chance?
They shake their head. No. Sunset is night. It was very clear with instructions. We weren't to leave this spot.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I think then we'll keep an eye out for that snake just in case, but I think if you're okay with that, with moving with us, I think we should move in deeper and get rid of Sunset is Nigh.
They nod with hesitation, but nod nonetheless, spears in hand.
And just in case, spare the dying on the unconscious ones. I don't know their state. Spare the dying. Spare the dying.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, you make sure that the two you're leaving behind now are, in good positions. Maybe get them on the bedrolls and do everything you can.
Put them in the recovery position.
There you go.
That said, if we like force fed them some good berries, I don't know if you can force feed an unconscious person like a potion, but that would heal them 1 hit point.
I'll baby bird them.
You know what? They've been through enough.
Yeah, they're stable. They're stable.
They'll wake up in due time. I've been where they've been several times. It just a couple hours at most.
Okay.
So deeper in?
Deeper. I think walking order. I'll be shoulder to wrist with Mars. And I'll be in front of you there, Cass. And you can be...
Shoulder to shoulder with Cass, yeah.
And blinded by your buddy's broad backside.
Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's hot. And Spear Boys, you stay about 40, 50 feet back. Run, throw, run. If it's anything.
Yeah, they'll stick to the back lines. How is everybody's vision? It does get dark down in here.
Well, that's where being a human sucks dick.
Goliaths don't get dark vision either.
I think it's just...
A tiefling has dark vision, which I
Okay.
do.
So what are we doing about everyone else? It does get dark further in. Like pitch black, the dark.
I think I might have torches, but...
I can cast light.
Oh,
No, there you go.
So,
wonderful.
I would rather it not be on me on the off chance I can stealth.
Zoe, out of habit, holds out his greatsword. He's like, you know what to do, V.
Yep. And V holds on to his amulet, glows. He taps the greatsword, and the greatsword begins to glow with light.
Nice.
Ah, so big.
The giant blade rises again.
Majestic.
Does it? I can't... It's... blinding.
Very nice. I love that flavor. So the Goliath kind of front of the line, giant glowing sword.
Yep.
Beautiful. You start making your way down deeper into this tunnel. Those claw marks still visible on every wall of the tunnel. You can see that a little further down, you have a choice to make. There's like a smaller tunnel that leads into the left-hand side of the wall. And if you were to continue going forward, it would lead into a much larger open chamber. And right now, the tunnel you're in now is still pretty big. When I say tunnel, it's a tunnel big enough for an ancient green dragon to comfortably move back and forth. So they're all big tunnels, but if you were to go, if you just continue forward, it gets really big chamber kind of size, or smaller tunnel to the left.
Could I investigate the smaller tunnel to see if it looks like it's more freshly excavated?
Yeah, sure. Give me a nature.
All right. 13.
The state of the walls and tunnels look to all be about the same.
All right.
Yeah, nothing indicates that this is a new passage.
Okay, so it's not sunset approaches, or sunset is nigh, making their own little mini lair. Potentially, though. I don't like the idea of something jumping up behind us and spooking us.
Yeah, it'll take care of these spear guys. You guys can probably wait outside for this one, too. Run and scream in agony if we alert something big in there.
All right, so smaller tunnel or larger?
Smaller tunnel.
All right.
Smaller tunnel for sure.
Oh, good lord. Can you fit in there, bud?
Listen, it's cozy, I would think, but it just reminds me of the nice, cool Earth. It's, quite frankly, a nice fit.
I will cast guidance on Zoe. Just in case.
Into the smaller tunnel, then. It leads into a large chamber. Again, just roots and earth are forming every wall, floor, ceiling of this large chamber. It's kind of like oval-shaped chamber, and the southern part of the oval has this shallow pit in it, and that pit is just filled with slithering snakes.
Oh.
It's a large pit, too. It takes up most of the southern section of the oval. In the northern section of the oval, it looks like living quarters. Like they're furnished. There's a bed, a chair, there's a table, and sitting on the chair is a woman with a snake's head and a human's body.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
A yuan ti. And she's stroking a snake that's coiled on her lap. And she grins at the very least, Zorash, who would be leading the charge here, grins at you wickedly and anyone else in sight. And while stroking her snake...
Dude.
Gross.
I saw you smile the first time. I couldn't help but lean into it.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard, man.
So's that snake now.
She says, "What are you doing here?"
It's a great question. You tell him. Just give me 1 sec. Antitoxin.
Excuse me, Zorash, do you see anything up there?
Yeah, there's some snake lady up here. She's asking what we're doing here. What do I say, boss?
Investigating. Hi, how are you? What's your name?
So you're all making yourselves known?
Yeah.
Making myself known, at least.
I heard a cork pop. Is it time?
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna drink an antitoxin.
Yeah, you all have time to drink an antitoxin.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink an antitoxin.
Yeah, we all drink antitoxin.
We're just going full Witcher up in here. We're like,
So-
yes, a monster.
cheers.
Glug glug.
So that's going to give you advantage on saving throws against the poisoned condition. And I think it lasts like an hour, I think,
does.
too.
Is it just against the poison condition, or does it also impart poison resistance?
Just against the poison condition.
Okay.
It might have done other things in other stuff, but
That's okay. It's better than the other option of
Yeah.
no protection ever.
no sneak attack.
Yeah.
She says, "I am called Marilisa."
Marilisa, does that mean anything to do with death and murder and or anything corpuscular?
Corpuscular. Very nice use of the word, Xander.
Thank you.
Fuck.
With a grin, she says, "I suppose that depends on why you're here." And again presses for answers to why you're here.
Well, I mean, I feel like honesty is the best policy.
Why we're really here is a tea and egg related thing with treasure.
I'm afraid you'll have to leave or be much more specific.
Are you a servant of Sunset Approaches, or Sunset is Nigh? Or are you another slave?
Are you its boss?
I am Sunset at Nye's most dedicated servant. I found him when he hatched 5 years ago. I could feel the magic seeping into the forest. It led me here. Clearly, it is my destiny to serve its bloodline. He will become such a beautiful, terrible beast.
Do you truly think that the terror that he that a dragon like that inflicts upon the innocents is beautiful? And do you think for a moment that he wouldn't hesitate to do the same to you if it served his purpose? I have read many books upon green dragons, and being benevolent to those who serve them is never mentioned. Ever.
You just don't see what he could become.
That's right. You may be right. You may be right. I don't see what he can become. But I see what he is now. And what he is now.
What he is now is a gorgeous creature. Isn't that right, Robbie? And she continues to pat her pet snake. Says right here in the book, his name Robbie.
Gotta get that out before he's boots.
Yep. Zoe sort of, jostles his giant blade on his shoulder and looks over to Cass. Just say the word.
I may do just that, because listen closely. Because what I'm about to say, this statement is false. And I hit her with a paradox as I cast Mind Sliver on her.
Oh, does that do damage?
It does.
Oh, let's roll initiative then.
Oh boy.
You can save your spell slot. That is what triggers initiative.
It's a cantrip.
Either way.
Fair.
Why does she have her tits out, and why is she jacked?
Snitties.
Do we have the full photo anywhere? I mean, yeah, oh god, gross.
My kingdom for a fireball.
My kink,
Yeah, I don't care about all that. That makes sense.
my kinkdom for a fireball.
Those were the reactions from me revealing how many snake tokens are on the map. How did everyone do initiative-wise?
17.
Zoe got a 16.
Oh, we're going super quick. I got an 18.
Vakandi hates snakes. You got an 8.
Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
Do any of you want to switch this time around? We're using the alert feat.
Ooh. I mean, it's a difference of 1 if Xander and I switch. Fuck. I mean, it's a difference of 1 if Jackson and I switch. But, I mean... Also, there are like 10 snakes in that pit. There are 10 snake tokens. It is so many snakes.
It is so many snakes. Yeah, you can see them all very, very clearly because the pit itself is only 3 feet deep and it's like very shallow pit.
Oh, God.
Some of the snakes are small, medium. One in particular is absolutely massive. Like it's dozens of feet long, like giant anaconda style kind of thing.
Oh, good.
They're huge. And where you folks are at right now is kind of in between the snake pit and Marilisa, the Yuan Ti to the north. There's a little entrance to this section was kind of in between the two. So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of tokens on the map for this one.
I'm torn between getting chaos out of here as soon as possible or having people around things I can hit. So either Mo can go slightly faster.
Zoe?
So Zoe.
Oh, Mo.
Mo's my
Mossy.
nickname for you.
Moss.
Mo's my fucking nickname.
Fuck.
Hey, Mo. Mossy can go first. Or you can go first and get some distance.
I wouldn't mind getting out of there first, if that's all right with you.
I will switch my 18 with your 17.
So Jax and Cassius are switching.
Yes.
Very good. Well then, the first person to react to all this is one of those elf guards that you brought along. As a matter of fact, is both of them. They got a 21 and a 20 in initiative.
Wow.
They were very ready. Hell yeah.
Killing it. And
Revenge!
as combat erupts and Marilisa is like, kill them, my lovelies. The biggest, that anaconda-like snake in the shallow pit starts to rise up, and these two guards are going to just yell at V to duck and throw 2 spears.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
One is a miss. The spear just lands in the pit, doesn't pierce a snake, and completely just gets covered by the slithering bodies immediately. The second spear connects solidly with this massive serpent and does 6 points of piercing
nice.
damage, a very respectable amount of damage.
Not going to complain there.
Which is going to bring it then, after those 2 guards, I think they'll just kind of stick around to the back line. They're about 10 feet away from the edge of the pit right now themselves. Cassius, it's on you. Jackson is kind of shoving you in front of him in the initiative. What do you do?
I'm going to stumble backward a little bit and look at all of the snakes just at my feet and say, "Oh, creepy crawlies, not again, not again." And I will open my spell book, turn to a familiar page now, run my fingers across it, and just have flames on the edge of each of my fingers and cast a cone of a 15-foot burning hands
Thank
directly into this whole snake pit business.
Thank
Hell
goodness.
yeah.
Catching, believe it or not, as many of the snakes as I possibly can in a 15-foot cone.
The 15-foot cone is going to mean that you can hit a total of 5 snakes in the pit, it looks like.
Fantastic.
You can get the biggest one of the medium-sized ones, and 3 smaller ones.
I'll take it. And hopefully they will too. DC 13 dexterity save for all of them.
Oh, come on. Let's start with the big boy who fails. Let's start with the 2 mediums next.
Uh-huh.
Also fails.
Nice.
And then 3 tiny ones. You said 13?
DC 13, yeah.
So of all the snakes, 2 small ones succeed, 1 fails, and everything else fails. So mostly success.
Nice. Nice. That said, the maximum, the damage cap of a Burning Hands at level 1 is 18.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready, Justin?
Oh no.
Are you ready to take 5 damage if you failed? A 1, a 1, and a 3.
Wow. Is it a save or suck?
No, it is half damage on a pass.
Okay, that's good.
5 or 2.
Yeah, 5 or 2.
So the medium size takes 5 damage. The giant one takes 5 damage in addition to the spear that's sticking out of it as well.
Nice.
So it's not looking too great. 2 small ones take 2 points of damage. And the third small one outright dies after its flesh just burns right off.
Nice. Was hoping for more, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because at least it's something. I was really hoping to get the one right next to me, but it doesn't look like that happened. I think it's still probably worth it for me to retreat. I can't take the disengage, but that's a lot of snakes and probably a spellcaster that can see me right now. So I am going to retreat back around the corner past the elves. I really hope that giant snake doesn't have reach.
A wise choice. Maralissa stands up from her chair after, gently placing Robbie down on the ground and says a few magic words, and see poison start to kind of drip from the tips of her fingers. Looks like she was going to aim for the wizard, but you kind of duck behind the wall and out of the way, which means...
Thanks for the advice, Jackson.
You're welcome.
Means, Zoe, you've got a poison ray coming at you.
So is that because I drank the antitoxin? Does that mean I get advantage on the save?
Unfortunately, it's not a save. This is just an attack roll.
Oh.
And I get a plus. So I got a 22 to
Oh my
hit.
god.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit.
Oof. That is going to be for 15 points of poison damage.
Holy shit. I'm still up, thankfully. That would have straight out killed.
Yup.
That would have killed Cass.
Just a cold sweat around the corner right now.
Just dripping in green poison. There's like fumes and toxic smoke rising from your skin, Zoe, and then she just charges forward, closes the gap with you, and is going to attack you again.
What?
With a bite. She just tries to bite your face. She can't jump that high. She's going to bite your abs.
Oh, nice.
One way or another, it's going to hit, but does it damage?
I don't think that's going to do it, especially not against those rock-hard abs. It's only a 10 to hit with the bite.
Nope.
Just a nom.
Whew. That is a lot of damage.
It certainly is. That, luckily, though, is her turn, and we are now on Jackson Dufferin. It is on you. There's a pit full of snakes that are singed and smell the cooked snake's flesh.
Holy sweet fuck. Mozzie, you okay?
I've been better.
Looks, sees that Cass is not here, so he's either safe or dead. I'll deal with that later. If I move, am I going to provoke attacks of opportunity?
Right now, you are at the kind of edge of the snake pit, and it looks like mostly tiny ones over there. Long story short, no. You're good for right now, at least until they all crawl out of the pit.
Oh, fantastic then. In that case, probably still do the same shit. I'm all sort of... excuse me. Pardon me.
Yeah,
It's 10...
Watch the potato sack.
Yeah, I'll just sort of, like, move beside Mars. Okay. I'm going to move through Mars. Come over the top here. Be like, hi, how's it going? Love your house, love your snake. Not that snake. That one's good. That one's bye. Anywho, try and stab her right in the face. Short sword first. That's a 2 on the die, so I doubt it.
Maybe.
There's always a chance.
For 7.
Miss.
Damn it. Well, as part of the attack action, I'm going to come at her with a scimitar. Oh, look, a 2 on a different die. That's
oh,
fun.
God.
You're both going over here.
I will give you my heroic inspiration if you want to use yours.
I've already used mine.
Oh, God.
That's bothersome. This writhy bitch. I don't want any other snakes getting out there. So I am going to bonus action, disengage. Sorry again, Mars. Don't worry, I'm still right beside you, but I'm beside you here. So no snakes here that are tiny little allies. And that's all of my things, and I'll end my very sad turn.
That means Zorash Mossman. It is on you. Snakes swarming in the pit. You can see they're starting to climb that little 3-foot wall. There's not that much separating you from them. You're in the thick of everything. You've got literally everything within 5 feet of you, essentially.
Yep. Zoe sort of, still reeking from that poison ray, sort of, hands on his knees, takes a deep breath, and just sort of, shakes like a dog almost, smacks his chest, and he's going to trigger his second wind.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
And that's going to be 7 health coming back to him.
Nice, dude.
So, that brings me up to that. Now that he's a little amped up, he's going to look at Marisha here, or Marisha? I'm sorry. Marilisa. And he's going to go ahead and be like, that wasn't very nice. And he's just going to go ahead and swing at her legs with his greatsword. Oh, yeah, that's a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
In addition to that hit, I'm also going to trigger my racial ability, which, as a Goliath, I'm a hill Goliath. I get something called the Hill Tumble, which means when I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can cause them to go prone.
Very nice.
Nice.
I get to do that equal to my prof mod per day. So I'm going to go ahead and just sweep her out from under her feet and make her go prone.
Hell yeah.
That damage, and because of Savage Attacker, I can re-roll. I'm glad I did. That is going to be 8 slashing damage.
There we go.
Y'all are wondering if it's triggered on a bonus action or not? No?
I read it before.
Okay.
Just making sure if anybody questioned, I was ready to say, I don't think there's even a save.
Yeah, it's just
No,
a
it's not a
declaration,
save.
which is dope as hell.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
a thing.
So yeah, so she's prone. She took 8 slashing damage. And I'm going to chill where I'm at. Am I going to chill where I'm at? I'm going to save the action surge for the Wormling. And chill for there, yeah. Do I get it back on a short rest?
Yes.
Oh, if I get it back on a short rest, fuck yeah, I'm going to fucking action surge.
Yo!
So once again, he sort of sweeps her out from under her feet, and seeing her hit the ground, he sort of, like blood comes into his eyes, and he's just like, all right, you're done. And he's going to go ahead and swing again, this time with advantage, because she's prone. That is a 20 to hit, dirty 20.
Dang.
And I have to take this one because I can't do Savage Attacker more than once per turn. That's still 7. That's still an additional 10 slashing damage.
Huge.
Damn, dude.
That's a massive difference. I'm scared to ask you if there's anything else you can do.
No, I think that's it for Zoe. Zoe, you can almost see like the light from the light spell is now tinged red with the blood of the Yuan Ti on the walls.
Oh, sick.
And he's just sort of standing there, just breathing harder and harder, just getting harder and harder. Oh
My good dude. Good lord. Who would make such a crass joke in this room?
Oh, I know, right? No, he's definitely in his element right now, though. He's enjoying himself in this combat. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the Moss Man.
Yeah, Jax's reaction wasn't repulsion, it was impressed.
That means it's time for a whole bunch of snakes. The first one to go is going to be that huge one that's taking a bunch of damage. It's going to rise up out of the pit and try to wrap its body around the body of Vikandi.
Uh-oh.
Vikandi is going for a constrict move. So I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Come on, roll high. You got it.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
What'd you get on the first?
I got a 9. Ugh, now I got an 8.
Oh. That sucks.
Uh-oh, this massive constrictor snake wraps itself around you, Vikandi, starts squeezing tightly. You end up taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the squeezing, and you now have the grappled condition. Next up is my little army of venomous snakes, all the tiny ones on the battlefield, including Robbie.
Robbie!
Not Robbie!
Can we make a diplomacy check on Robbie? Can we adopt him? He has a name. He's so cute.
I'm gonna call you Margot and put a blown wig on you.
Oh my god.
Hey, Barbie.
Let's go party. Oh no.
These things are tiny and start slithering up over the sides of the pit. 3 of them, including Robbie, are going to go for Zoe.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. First one, 11 to hit.
Miss.
Next one, 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh boy. Zoe, you take yourself 3 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and an additional 4 points of poison damage.
Oh my god, okay. I'm still up.
And there's one more tiny snake.
Okay.
Stop it.
It gets a 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Oh my god.
I have 2 more tiny snakes that can get to somebody. I have 3 more, but one of them is not going to be able to do anything. It's too crowded. But 2 of them are going to be able to get to Vikandi, who's grappled. Oh, I'm guessing lucky you. 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
One more go.
Come on.
One more go. I think that one's going to do it. Yeah, that's a dirty 20. That's totally going to hit you.
Yep.
Oh, 3 points of piercing damage. Not so bad. Plus 2 points of poison damage.
Even I would still be alive after that. You've got this, Vikandi.
So it's an entire swarm of little snakes rising up out of this pit now. The medium-sized ones didn't roll too great on initiative, so next up is going to be you, Vikandi. You are grappled by the giant constrictor snake. You got the tiny venomous ones right next to you. What do you want to do?
My kingdom for an AoE spell, like, please.
I don't have any. In regards to what I can do, snakes are dexterous as fuck. Because any attacks I make, I'm assuming are at disadvantage due to the
unless they're against the snake that is constricting you.
So I can hit.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point to bring up. Now the way the new grapple works, basically you're going to have disadvantage on anything aside from the thing grappling you.
Okay.
So you can go for my big constrictor snake with a normal attack, but if you go for anything else, it's just so difficult because you're wrapped up by it that it's going to be disadvantage.
If you have save or suck stuff, like that works as normal, but if you have any attack roll stuff, it's
Well, I think what I'm going to do in this particular case is I need to take down the big boy. But ranged attacks at melee distance are at disadvantage, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not going to do that spell then. I'm just going to hit it with a regular old chill touch, which is actually melee.
Hell yeah. Finally.
So I ball up my fist and necrotic energies flow through it, and I punch the giant snake in the snake part.
Not the snake
In
part.
its cloaca.
I got a natural 20.
Oh no!
Yes!
You're grappled in here with me!
Right to the snake part.
That's 5 necrotic.
Still though. That's as much damage as I did with a level 1 spell slot.
Yeah, that's huge. You feel the tension around you ease up as necrotic energy fills this massive constrictor snake, and it lets you go and collapses to the bottom of the snake pit and is dead.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's huge. Sorry. Yes.
Boo.
And he was only large.
Now, as a bonus action, because I only used a cantrip, as a bonus action, I'm going to throw a healing word to Zoe.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yes,
Massive.
thank you.
Massive. Is there anything else Vikandi can do?
Nope. Action, bonus action. I'm good to go. And
3 AOs.
see here. Oh, I got good on this. 6 and 3, 9 because of healer. No, never mind. 6. So you got 9 hit points back.
Oh, my God. Thank you so
Very
much.
All right. 2024 healing.
My God, I swear to God, my health bar's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
20, 5, 12, 5, 14, and I'm probably going to go back down to 5.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe so, because next in initiative is the medium-sized snakes. They're not venomous snakes. These are giant venomous snakes.
Oh, even better.
Fantastic.
So maybe it's not so bad.
I feel like that's a lie, Justin.
One of them, I've got 2 on the battlefield. One is going to close the gap with Zoe, and the other is going to close the gap with Vikandi. So, Zoe, let's do you first. A giant venomous snake tries to bite you and gets 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Uh-oh.
So you need to deal 9 damage in order for it to be funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's 8 points of piercing
8 points of piercing.
plus 4 points of poison.
8 and 4 is
12 total.
I have 2 health left. Holy
Oh,
hell.
boy, oh, boy. Vikandi.
You're at a third of a cast.
Vikandi, does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
Oh,
I
there
bounce
you
it
go.
off with my shield.
Tink.
Very, very nice. That means we've made it through a full round of this snake-filled combat. There are still, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 snakes and a Yuan Ti on the battlefield. But you folks have 2 guards with you, and they're going to be next in the turn order. They're at the very top of the round, and we'll find out what they do next week. Spoiler alert, is going to be throw spear.
I can't wait.
Oh man, hit something, please.